Good, happy Sunday, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to this special edition right here on the Riley King Network of your pregame of New England Patriots versus the Cleveland Browns. The game starts at 1 o'clock p.m. on TV. Key to the starting lineup presented by CarMax, all about Brady in Cleveland. Bill Belichick made it clear in his Wednesday press conference that it's all about Cleveland this week. The New England coach was right because that's where Tom Brady will make his triumphant return to the NFL as the Patriots 3-0 take on the scrappy but winless Browns 0-4. While Belichick did his best to discuss the media and his players from talking about Brady and his return from his 4-game Deflategate suspension, the reality is that it's by far the biggest story of the football weekend. Let's take a look at the gallery of players to watch. Tom Brady, quarterback. Brady's return will be the story of the weekend in NFL, but how will Tom Brady 12 play after 4 weeks away from a team that's literally in the mid-season form at this point while he's making his debut? James Collins will need to watch out for. Also, Julian Edelman will be watching out for as well in the game. Rob Gronkowski will also be watching out for in the game. Devin McCarthy will be also watching out in the game. From the Cleveland Browns, Gary Burgini will be watching out for in today's game. Also, Ijer Crondy will be watching out in the game today. Also, Joe Hendy will be also watching out for in the game as well. And Corey Castley will also be watching in the game today as well, and will also be watching this player in the game as well. Those are your 10 players we will be watching for in today's game. Oh, and by the way, it's the biggest factor in New England game plan preparing for the Hugh Jackson Young Browns. No longer will Bill Belichick and offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels be trying to scram things up for rookie quarterback Jacob Brissett or balance out the offensive for inexperienced Jimmy Garoppolo. Nope, even if there are concerns about Brady's timing and rust, the 39-year-old legend returns to bringing normalcy to the Patriots spread pass first offensive attacks. And that unit gets its chance to shine against a Browns defense that ranks in the bottom third of the NFL and lacks many playmaking pace setters outside of veterans cornerback Joe Hendy. The first month of football was interesting and successful in New England. Now, though, it's time to get back to Brady-led business against the Browns. And the hope is that if there is any rust for TB12, this trip to a seasonable warm Sunday afternoon affairs in Cleveland against Browns will offer the chance to work out the kinks as Brady finalizes in preparation to introduce himself to the football watching world. Here are a few keys to the Patriots' chance to bounce back against the Browns. Let's take a look at the video.
Brady takes the snap, rolls right, throws to the end zone, catches Brady, touchdown, Danny Amendola! Although it's been only 3 years since their last encounter, just 6 members of the Browns who appeared in a 27-26 loss in New England in December 2013 remain on Cleveland's roster. And while featuring a remarkable 20 members of their past 2 draft classes, the youthful Browns enter Sunday's Week 5 meeting, seeking their initial win under first-year head coach Hugh Jackson. The last 3 Sundays, new-look Cleveland's been close, falling to Baltimore, Miami, and Washington in contests that weren't decided until the final minutes. This despite starting 3 different quarterbacks in 4 games. Among their veterans, perhaps the most recognizable of Browns is converted receiver Terrell Pryor, who's averaged 15 yards a catch, while occasionally showing off his passing skills as Oakland's ex-quarterback.
Very unique, obviously you saw everything in the Miami game, throwing the ball, catching the ball, running the ball, so very versatile. He's a tough guy to tackle. He does a great job when he's throwing the ball down the field and going up and getting the ball. And I think the biggest thing you hear from even a guy like Nate Ebner who played with him is how fast he is. And I think because he's a taller, long stride guy, you can't always see it, but you see him running around a lot of people. So, very unique set of skills, and they use it in many different ways that makes him very effective.
The Browns lead the NFL in rushing yards and rushing average, including 6+ per carry from both Isaiah Crowell, who ranks second in the league with 386 yards on the ground, and Duke Johnson, who's also caught 18 passes. In the case of Crowell, he's the first Browns back to gain at least 60 yards in each of the season's first 4 games since 1985.
They both get out and make plays in the open field. They both run hard, and they have a great O-line. They work well together on their blocking schemes and all of those things. So it'll be a big challenge for us coming into the week.
Defensively, 2-time Pro Bowl cornerback Joe Hayden has opened his 7th season with 2 interceptions. And the linebacker duo of Christian Kirksey and former Jet Demario Davis have combined for more than 50 tackles.
Yeah, they fly around. They make a lot of plays, so just got to be wary of where they are in the formations and just try and limit their production and get a hat on them.
They play with a lot of intensity and they play very, very hard from whistle to whistle. So we got our work cut out for us. We gotta be in there for a 60-minute fight, and they're gonna have some stuff, and we're gonna have to match it.
Patriots Today is brought to you by Putnam Investments, proud partner of the New England Patriots.
Okay, and there you have a look at the preview. Back to Brady, where Brady stacks up. Throughout his career, Tom Brady has left his impact on the all-time statistic leaderboard for QBs. Passing TDs 428, fourth. Passing yards 58,028, fifth. Completions 4,953 in the 5th. Passer rating 96.4 in the 6th. Completion percent 63.6, 13th. And 4th quarter comebacks 37 second. And we have a little sign. Welcome back, Tom Brady. And now time for my prediction for today's game. I have a feeling that the New England Patriots will win today, and the Cleveland Browns will lose. Hopefully you guys will enjoy watching the game. That starts at 1 p.m. I got my Patriots outfit on, number 87, Rob Gronkowski. And send us your Patriots photos to us. We would like to see them. Please share them with us. And let us know if you're having a Patriots party. I'm going to a Patriots party today. I hope you all have a great Sunday and enjoy the Patriots game. Goodbye, everyone.